Mike Fisher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Ball one. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Daniel Vogelback will be next. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here it comes. Daniel Vogelback stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Full count still. Skied into straightaway right. Oh, and he misses it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should. Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Here comes the first pitch. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Ready for another chance? Still and more. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much.
And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Here's D. Gordon now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Oh, they put the squeeze on and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting out west in the American League, the Mariners were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-4. The Minnesota Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they dismantled the A's 6-0. The Angels totaled 11 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-4. The Rays got the win after some free baseball against the Pirates 2-1. Rowdy Tellez plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Blue Jays to a win
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Troy Hughes makes his big league debut right after this. Taijuan Walker will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
Driven nicely into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
In now, Jeff Kavanaugh. Seager fields it cleanly. And there's one down now.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Stepping up to the plate, Ralph James. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Eric Chick, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Sands at third with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Troy Hughes, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
Hey, 2. I got to count 2-2.
Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. There goes Smith. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Late that time for a strike. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo.
The left fielder.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So striding in, Kyle Seager. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Fouled off. Ready with the 2-1. 2 out, bases loaded. And it's fouled away. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Don Thompson-Williams would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. The Mariners threaten but leave them loaded. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Sean Shaw, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Batting 6, the catcher, Corey Major.
At the plate, Corey Major, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
Settling in now, Gavin Dawson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and the throw will get him at first. A run will score, but that was a heck of a play just to get an out that time.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Alexander is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's
looking at a fastball to end the inning. So leading off the inning, Dom Thompson-Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Hughes is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hughes has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization, what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Strike taken, the throw. It's too high, and that might not have been in time anyway. Knowing his wheels, it's a stolen base. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So stepping in, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A bouncer to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Into the box now, Reggie Eppa, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, one away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Jeff Kavanaugh, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Sands rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
At the plate now, Ralph James. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he misses again, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. 1 out and a runner on third. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And good for him. Ralph James has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
So now to the plate, Eric Chick. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson Williams is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Sean Shaw. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now. Haniger playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He drew a walk his first time up. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Major. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Thompson Williams is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Gavin Dawson. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in now, Lucius Alexander comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game. Stepping in now, Reggie Eppa.
The second baseman.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, Dero. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
To the plate now, Jared Sands, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Nestor Cortes Jr. answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
1-1.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. At the plate, Ralph James, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box now, Eric Chick, and a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field, and the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, second home run early in the year, as this lead got even wider. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrant.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 10 and the Mariners nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batted.
1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman, Kyle Seager. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Seager is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Dom Thompson-Williams. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Three and one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
That's a
3 and
pitch
2.
he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality, I'm sure.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases.
Your
So
attention,
they're not only
please.
putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Matt McGill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out,
next
1
for the
away.
Rangers.
Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gavin Dawson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now back.
Up next for the Rangers, Lucius Alexander. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they're still in front 10-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The catcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Nope.
1-1. Here's the pitch. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Dawson shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Digging in and looking for more, Reggie Eppa. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. Nothing in 2. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
In now, Jeff Kavanaugh. Back up the middle. Crawford gloves it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. So here's Malik Smith. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
1-0 pitch on the way. Count even now at 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2.
Nope.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
1-1 the count. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
2 balls and a strike now. All even now, 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2. Now to the plate, Ralph James. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their...
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Henniger. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now that.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eric Chick, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are two away.
Now batting.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Sean Shaw. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Kevin Gray is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 22, Kevin Gray.
Striding in, Dom Thompson-Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in, Tom Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kavanaugh is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in once again,
Shortstop,
J.P. Crawford, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Crawford.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Taylor Williams enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
73. Taylor.
Now batting, Corey Major. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Kevin Dawson.
At the plate, Gavin Dawson. He's set and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger is there and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping